Got another mailbag here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packages. We'll move these small ones over here. And go ahead and open this big one. Box. It's a big one, but I don't think it's going to be exciting. In fact, I highly doubt it's going to be very exciting. Alright, it's like a storage box. I'm pretty sure these are made for these little wipes right here. Well, they don't really close very good. But yeah, that's what they are. Made for salon wipes or whatever these are. These is, maybe I can fix that to close properly. If not, these would make good little garbage cans to throw a little trash in. I can think of a few things that would be useful for. No idea. From Cambodia. Looks like we got another battery holder, AA by 4 holder. Crowbar. It's an awfully small crowbar. I think I know what these are. These are how they wrap the one side so it doesn't punch through. These are those little pry bars for prying cases open. And then on the one side they have a really sharp point. So these are really good for, I thought this would be good for as a stylus or as a pointer. Or for actual getting into bezels and stuff. There's a 4-pack of them. Not too shabby. They feel pretty nice too. I feel like there might be some kind of nylon or ABS. Module. And it's another audio amplifier. This one's got a volume control on it. Power volume switch. Some kind of amplifier module. Tweezers. Alright, as you know, I like to buy a bunch of weird tweezers and clamps and tools. This is, I think this is for getting ticks off of dogs, maybe? Yeah, I think it's like a dog flea comb or a tick. But look at that. It's really strong. It's got some pincers on it. You could probably open this up and modify the spring so that it's not so hard. But it's a cool little clamp for gluing, maybe? For gluing things together. I mean, obviously it doesn't grab plastic very well. No, doesn't grab anything very well, actually. Grabs thicker. Anything thicker than a piece of paper seems to grab very well. Be good for clamping stuff down for soldering, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. Let's try that. So the problem is that it retracts. So it's probably not good for clamping items. It might be better for clamping things together. Two pieces of stock of something. But maybe somebody will find it useful. Maybe I'll find it useful for something. Terminal silicone control. Terminal. What does it say? This is a TCR. Terminal SCR. It's silicone controlled rectifier. No, it's not. It's not what it is at all. Oh. Alrighty, it's a few things. Well, I got a lot more in this mailbag than I expected. Alright, so these are the big clamps that finally arrived. These are for the... Whoops. These are for these connectors, which are used for these LED panels. I got the shells, but I didn't get any. Jeez, what a mess! I got the shells, empty shells, but I didn't get any of the crimps. They didn't come with any, so I had to order them separate. So now I can make a proper connector for that. But I actually found I had this connector, which actually just snaps on there really well. It's almost perfect. Just fits right on there. It must have the same size in there, but it doesn't lock and stuff like this is supposed to. And this will do double positive, double negative. So that's that. And this is, it looks like it is a surface mount terminal connector, spring loaded terminal connector, and some SMD MCR 16s. I guess those are the SCRs. Not really sure what I ordered there. But maybe I'll show that off. This is like a surface mount terminal Wago connector. It's kind of interesting. Sorry if there's an edit there, the phone rang. This one says adapter. Looks like this is a replacement for one that I didn't receive. I complained, I only got one out of two pieces and they sent me another one. God, it looks terrible. It's got like glue on it. It's a micro USB to USB-C. Just real cheap and crappy. But I paid for two, I wanted two. So there you go. All right, let's see. Two more packages. Oh, wait. Oh, there's one on the floor. Two on the floor. Oh, we're gonna have an extra big package today. Extra big mailbag today. Oh, it looks like I counted wrong. There are two more packages that were on the floor. So I have four more. Wow, we'll just do these all together. Integrated circuit. I thought there was nothing in this bag. There is. These are, wow. Okay then. These are SMD. These are SMD variable resistors. They are tiny. Wow. I thought they'd be a little bit bigger. They're so small. Look how small they are. $10 pieces hardware. I'm getting some packages that look like that. I don't know what these are. These Customs Declaration Taiwan. They're a little different than other packages I've seen. They're basically usually envelopes with a green sticker on it. Oh, what a went. And these are through-hole resistor, variable resistors. That says metal tie clip. When I order some weird stuff, y'all. It is indeed a metal tie clip. Again, it's an interesting type of clamp. Clamps from the middle. Clamps over a long section and has like a little bridge where it clamps evenly. Let's see if it's any useful for... Probably not very useful for circuit boards since it's metal. But I like the way it can go all the way across the board. See that? That's what I'm looking for. A clamp that can go all the way across a board, but doesn't really have a lot of clearance for components. So surface mount maybe, but doesn't really have as much clearance as you might want for through holes. But it's kind of interesting the way it clamps. And it's not very hard, of course, but it might be just enough to hold something that you need clamped on a wide size, a large size, like a wire across the whole length of the wire. That might be cool when you're soldering a wire. You tuck it in the hole and it's going to grab it wherever it is. Or maybe I can modify this and use it for something else. Either way, it's an interesting mechanism. I thought I'd learn something from it. It certainly is interesting. All right, one more. USB to dip. All right, so I always run out of these USB breakouts. And some of them are really crappy and they rip right off the board, so I thought I'd get some more to see if they were different. Actually, these are probably the same ones I have. Yeah, surface mount. I'm going to have to tack these up and put more solder on them so they don't rip off the boards. That's the same ones I already had. I think I just bought 5 of them. Last time I bought 10. And I just use a lot of them, but some of them I've ripped right off, so I need to get some more. And that's it for now. Maybe I'll take a look at this. Let's take this out of the bag and check it out. Let's look at this. I don't need this in here. Alright, so this is some kind of surface mount spring. I don't know if that's supposed to rip off like that. Well, that kind of sucks. Well, I just broke it. Wonderful. Wow, that was probably not cheap either. They don't lever up, they probably push down. Oh, I'm stupid. Well, I just broke that one. Maybe it's to release a wire. Maybe it wants to go, maybe it's just push it in. Yeah, they're just push connectors and you push to release. Oh well, I broke that one. Maybe I can glue it back on. This tiny little piece broke off because I pulled on it. I pulled it up a little bit to see what was underneath it, to see how it was made. Looks like it, okay, so it's got like a little, it's got like, let's try to focus on here. So it's got this little V right there. So the wire just shoves in there and grabs. And then this piece has like a little wedge. It's a little wedge. So that when you push it down, it forces itself down into that V and opens it up. It opens up the V and lets you pull the wire back out. But it doesn't seem to grab very strongly. Maybe it grabs different kinds of size wire differently. But they're kind of interesting. Different kind of connector without screws. But if they don't grab good, they're going to be useless. So I'm going to test them out a bit before I commit to anything like that. So that's it for now. So till next time. That's so satisfying.